Hi Taurus, welcome to your November love reading with me, Prince Tarot. Let's see what's going on in love for the 1st to the 15th. We have the Page of Swords and the Moon. Okay, so what I see for you, Taurus, in love, it's like you kind of feel a bit dimmed from maybe Scorpio season, maybe for lately, kind of feel a bit very defensive of who you spend time with, because we have the Page of Swords. You kind of feel very, you might be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancerian, feeling a bit resilient to share your energy right now, because you kind of see the power of someone taking your energy. Like you kind of feel that people can grab easily and take advantage of your presence or your time. This is why you are being a bit resilient to share too much. Might be dealing with a Libra because we have Justice here. Okay, so let's see. Or maybe a Cancerian, that's what I get. Let's see, Page of Swords, Queen of Swords. Yeah, you definitely have turned a bit resilient to be open towards new relations, and I kind of feel due to love reading, for some of you, if you are already committed, either you turn your back on giving too much time on your partner, or you are spending actually a lot of time with this person and kind of subtract the energies from outside people. Like you don't want to mingle with and interact with so much people, so you are restricting yourself and putting your energy towards the one that matters, the ones that truly know the depth of your emotions right now, because the ones that are sharing time with you are the ones that you have talked about how the way you kind of feel right now. Like they are aware, those who are spending time with you, but the rest being it's like you are very resilient to share your time for the moment. Clarify the Moon. I don't know what truly happened, but you have the Moon again, Pisces, Cancer, might be a Virgo. It's like you kind of have truly been processing your thoughts, and it's attached to your way of feeling, and it's like needing you a lot of space. You kind of feel like you don't truly want to interact because you are already busy thinking about the true effect of how you give your time and how people use your time. Like this is what is changing you, because you are Taurus and Scorpio is your opposite sign, I believe. So it's all about relationship wise, 7th house, seeing a lot of things that need to be confronted, addressed, because it's like on your mind what truly needs to be enlightened. Okay, so interesting reading so far for you, Taurus. I didn't expect this. the lover. So definitely for those who are already connected with someone, already committed, already in a relationship, things are going good because you are spending time with this person that matters so much to you. Okay, so there is a definitely closer bound, like it became stronger because due to this journey it's like limiting your energy to focus on the ones that are around you, the people that are truly invested and committed to you. It's like putting boundaries, but it's not boundaries because of external forces. It's boundaries because inside of you kind of feel a whole process, a whole journey going through. This is why you don't want to be pulled by people, because you are already very busy mentally, emotionally processing everything. Okay, which is good because it's like a check-up on what truly matters. The wheel, God, this is really good. It's like aligning the best life you are seeking. Like the universe is like tracing all your needs, all the things that truly is, the things that you truly desire. Is like tracing the way. It's like the universe is aligning you. So you're definitely guided here because we have the Hangman. It's like a whole journey because we have this light here, the light from the eyes, you closing off, the sword, the moon, and the person here, the Hangman, being aware. It's like a whole journey, but it's like transformative on your own self. Like it's processing inside your minds. So you might be thinking quite a lot right now, but it is important information, important it's an important process that leads to more awareness and more knowing towards your own self, but also towards your own needs, I guess. Or it's like you will be aware of a lot of things, you will see a lot of points in different areas. Yeah, 5 of Swords. You are clearing things that have been, maybe in the past you were dealing with a lot of things that were miscommunicated or misshot, basically. Like there were differences. A lot of change occurred lately in your life, like maybe you lost family members, and I don't mean losing them by death, but some of you might be, but I feel that there were disagreement or kind of, you know, when you get not along so well, people, like there is change of mind, change of perspective, like there is disagreements in general that led to a lot of separation from friends, family. It's kind of feel like you are being aware of everything right now, like why it has to happen this way, why this person has to behave this way. Like you're being kind of aware, and I don't know if it means like you see your own wrongs or you see them their own wrongs. Like it might be very different for each one of you, but I feel that it's a really deep journey where you kind of learn a lot of things and lose also a lot of people that you were very attached to. Like there is a certain type of loss of someone you care, but you still have this lover, like whoever this lover is, you will, the bond is stronger, but there's a certain type of loss of friends or something. maybe a family story that kind of crumble in a way. It might be different for some of you, but I feel a lot of sadness and a lot of processing here. Which led you to be very resilient, like I say, to share too much of your time. For example, spending a Sunday night with the friends that you haven't seen for quite some time. You will be more willing to spend time with the ones that are always there, rather than giving the Sunday night to the ones that you see only once in a while, due to feeling like you need the ones that are already into proximity, the ones that are already close, because reaching someone that is occasionally here will kind of give you turbulence on your lesson or your journey. Like, I hope it makes sense, like, Taurus, because it's what I see. Like, you kind of retract your energy from spending it towards too much people. And we have the 8 of Wands, so there will be light to what has been avoided. Like, there is a certain type of awareness, and it's like things will be brought to light. Like, if there were conflict, like I said, if you lost a friend, it's like all the reasons, all the unanswered questions will be answered, because you will finally see the truth behind your journey. Two of Swords, wow. And it's also due to the way we see the moon here. It's like seeing your true emotions, the real truth about how you feel about all those situations, because maybe you were being too rational with all those swords, but it's because we have the 2 swords being like this. It's like, I have my truth, but you kind of have to open your eyes with the blindfold here, and like your heart is with the moon. It's like you finally see the way things had to happen, like behind the facts, behind all the things that is rational. You see the aspect of the heart, you see the way a heart could react. And I kind of feel that it's because you see now why this person, the way they feel, led them to behave this way. I hope it makes sense. Like, it's very specific reading, because it's like our awareness of how emotions led to a certain action. Let's see. Ten of Wands. And maybe it leads you to be very understanding, because I see you 10 of Wands being like, okay, I'm going to carry a situation a bit more longer in order to give a second chance for some of you. But we will have to clarify, because I'm not sure that all of you are really willing to give that chance. But most of you, I kind of feel that you are actually being very understanding for person that you were not really understanding why they behave this way. It's like you kind of be more compassionate towards it, even though it kind of burden you. Definitely a feeling of burden, because whoever walked away from you, whoever felt like a loss, it's like you kind of feel like they haven't been so open communication wise towards you, and this is have created a lot of disrupted distance and absence. you are willing to give them a chance if they invest back and be clear about what they truly have done. And it's like, because whoever you lost here is so close to you, or was actually, like, it's someone that truly mattered, and you are willing to start over only if they come clean, only if they if it's going to work out, like if both of you are willing to work things out. Okay, interesting. It's very specific, Taurus. I don't know, tell me in the comments if it does resonate for you. Four of Wands. Kind of feel that you are both, like, if this makes sense to you, it will be restored. Like, whoever walked away, when you never gave up into the connection, you who were carrying all the burdens, they are coming back to restore the peace, the harmony, the connection, the friendship, the partnership, the relationship back. Okay, because you didn't give up, you kind of been reflecting on the situation, and it's kind of like knowing why they behave that way, and kind of giving them the opportunity to restore something that they walked away from, or that they've been so selfish communicationally. Like, I kind of feel that they've been very selfish in their way of communicating something that they should have told you. Okay, like they kept that a secret from you, and this is what have damaged the relationship, the connection, the friendship. Ooh, very, very specific, Taurus. Tell me if that makes sense, because we have the King of Wands. You're like, see, now you should listen to me, and because I've shown my loyalty, I've shown you that I am here for you. That's what I'm getting. You proving to someone that you're truly a catch, because you're like, I never give up on something that matters to me, so you should never doubt on my loyalty, you should never doubt on our relationship. Like, if it means as much as it means to me, you will never have walked away from me, you would have never subtract yourself from me. Because we have again the Two of Swords. You're like waking people up from their behavior. And you have the Chariot. You might be dealing with a Cancerian or a Gemini. We have finally some movement forward from something that kind of blocked you from making new opportunities, because it really hurt you, or it kind of really put you off guard, like kind of put you off the way. Because like it kind of burden you, and it's like you have a hard time going on with your life when it truly was affecting you. Like it affects you, and it's like with the Chariot, it's like finally something resolved. I can finally start to move forward with my life, like kind of move forward with everything. It's kind of you putting so much energy to understand something in order to resolve a situation that is messy. That's what I see. It was completely messy, and you're like, I'm going to wake you up, like waking people up in order to make them see and resolve it quickly, in order for everyone to just move the F on. Clarify Four of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Like finally the true communication has been done, and finally we can finally face each other without acting so shady and so unaware of its reasons. Like it's like finally things have been confronted and we can finally clear things out in order to move forward. That's what I see. King of Wands. King of Wands again. There's nothing to say more than that. Like you proving that you are a true loyal person, because we have the Ace of Wands. It's like, got it, now we move, and we move fast now, because you have put, like you are saying to the other people, like now it's time to truly move things forward, because you both have, you all have behaved so selfishly. Now we are moving the way clearly, like in a serious way. Intense reading for you, Taurus. And we are finishing this with the Page of Pentacles. So this is like you have done a good action. The universe is acknowledging your compassion. That's what I get, and it leads you to more abundance. That's what I get. Like the universe is offering you more abundance, because you have resolved a situation that made you lose something, but you have recovered it. Okay, you have take the effort and the energy to resolve a specific situation. And we have the Fool, which leads you to have endless opportunities regarding whatever you want. So you will be opened a whole range of opportunity, and you will be able to decide where you want to go from there. Okay, so you are very determined, which is really good, because you haven't backed down from, because here it's about taking the process and the journey seriously, and it's like, now I've resolved a very messy situation. Let's see what the angels can say, Taurus. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's see for Taurus. Okay, we have your reading here. It's a wait during, it's like, how to say this, during the next few weeks. Yeah, like it will happen quickly, because during the next few weeks it's like you will finally realign, you will know the truth, because it's a wait, you know everything will unfold. Have faith. Okay, really good. So Taurus, I hope I see you back, and take care. Bye.